How is this twinkling star and the Cold War related in any way? Well, back in the 1950s, the US and the Soviet Union were kind of in the ultimate staring contest, but with missiles. The Soviet Union, however, hid these missiles under a dark blanket, making it hard for the US to see what was really there. So, the US tried spying on these missiles using ground-based telescopes, but they ran into an issue. If you've ever looked at a bright star at night, you'll almost always notice a tiny twinkle. This twinkle isn't due to the star itself, but rather the air the star's light passes through once it reaches Earth. Now, the air temperature in our atmosphere isn't uniform, meaning that light travels through warmer parts and colder parts. The density of this air is correlated with its temperature, with hotter parts being less dense and colder parts being more dense. This density is directly linked to the medium's index of refraction, or IOR for short. You can think of the IOR as the ratio between the speed of light in a vacuum and the speed of light in that specific medium. When angled light enters a medium with a different IOR, it slows down or speeds up, causing it to bend, a phenomenon calculated using Snell's law. Because of the randomness of our atmosphere, the star seems to twinkle at random. Now, the same distortion occurred when the US was trying to get a taste of the Soviets' secret missile sauce. The US fixed this distortion problem using adaptive optics. Their solution worked by having a flexible mirror with hundreds of tiny actuators that can push or pull at the surface, making nanometer scale adjustments. Now here are where the stars come in. Light from a star passes through Earth's atmosphere and gets bent by air pockets of different temperatures. The telescope measures this bending and changes its mirror shape to unbend these waves. It then uses that exact mirror shape to take a sharp image of a target, correcting for atmospheric distortion instantly. Even after the US and the Soviets ended their dispute, this technology worked so well that astronomers still use it today, like in the Keck Observatory in Hawaii. Ultimately, although the Cold War is behind us, the mirror lives on, looking at stars instead of missiles. Now, the story of this mirror reminds us that even our toughest challenges can lead to something greater.